कंसिडरिंग कि थोड़ा सा रेनी भी था, तो वही आई वुड से कि विन द टॉस एंड चेज, एंड विल जस्ट हैव द टॉस आफ्टर दिस.
जी जी, कोई इशू तो नहीं आया ना? हाँ जी.
Right ball.
Left go to the rigid
ना फिर बारिश शुरू हो जाए.
यार बुला ले, मास्टर को बुला ना यार.
कन्नू
सर थ्री.
We welcome you all to the toss, Dynamites versus Strikers. We have the captains with us and the umpires.
Heads.
Heads is the call.
It's head. You will have a bat first. Best of luck.
So heads is the call and Abbas has won the toss. Abbas भाई toss जीता, क्या करेंगे?
यार बैट करेंगे.
और क्या what do you make of the wicket?
यार विकेट सीम्स टू बी फाइन. बारिश हुई लेकिन की कवर वगैरह सारे अच्छे थे, तो कोई चीज़ नहीं आई, तो हम कोशिश करेंगे कि अच्छा हो.
And any changes from?
यार आज एक चीज़ है, हम आरेज की जगह शमीर फैसल के.
चलें, and what is the sort of a total आप कुछ क्या करेंगे?
यार जो मैक्सिमम 160 अबव विल सी.
चलो ठीक है, thank you so much, best of luck. टॉस जीते तो क्या करते हैं यहाँ पे?
हमारी तो अपनी ये ख्वाहिश थी कि हम बॉलिंग करेंगे और उन्होंने हमें अप्रोच दे दी कि बॉलिंग करेंगे.
और टॉस को लूज
आमिर भाई मैं ना एक कैमरा ला रहा हूँ हबीब वाला ते एड ते मूविंग करदा है हबीब हबीब ने इस्तेमाल करना है इसमें कैमरा वो मैं इतने फिलहाल सेट कर रहा हूँ वीवन मान दे
इशारा कर देना कैमरा
प्रॉब्लली छोटी है नहीं
नहीं
दो लग रही है
defensively from the front foot into the covers and gets off the strike. So at the end of 3 overs, strikers are 31 for the loss of 1 wicket.
ओके ठीक है। हाँ तुम्हारा चल रहा कैमरा ठीक है। मैं टेंशन में देना बॉल फॉलो कर लूँगी। ठीक है तो मैं आपको इशारा करूँगा फिर इसका कैमरा नहीं बंद करेंगे। हाँ वही करना है, वो सेटिंग नहीं करनी तो आगे करना, वो बैलेंस कीजिए सेटिंग ठीक है ना। जब आपको इशारा करोगे ना तो आपने फिर ये नहीं दिखाना। उतनी देर तक यूम का रेडी हो रहा है और 2 कैमरे रेडी है। अभी खा लो ना फिर खा लो। इधर कहाँ रखोगे? ये इसमें शर्ट है ना, मेरे पास सुनो, ये जो है शर्ट है, ये ले दो ऐसे ऊपर डाल दो ठीक है। और नीचे वाले स्टफ से दे दो और नीचे यहाँ से।
And there will be overthrows.
मुझे पता है ऐसा तुम लोगों ने किया वो जल्दी में ना। हो गया सेट तेरा कैमरा? जल्दी कर जल्दी कर।
So Wasim Murli will be continuing. The strikers are 38 for the loss of 2 wickets after 4 overs. Abdullah Faiz and Saqib Butt are the batsmen at the crease now. The batsmen out are Umar Azam and Raja Hasnain, 2 big wickets which the Dynamites have managed to take here tonight. They're looking very confident. Won their previous game against Vikings and now they're in control here at the GIC against strikers as well. There was a loopy delivery, ball to Abdullah Faiz, plays it back. Wasim Murli couldn't hold on to it, resulting a single. He will be bowling around the wicket to Saqib Butt. A loopy delivery. Was there a nick there? Saqib Butt wanted to power it through the leg side but couldn't find the connection there. Wasim continuing to Saqib Butt again. A loopy delivery. Definitely knows the strengths and weaknesses of Saqib Butt. So Wasim bowling to Abdullah Faz now. Good delivery turning into him. Defensively played back to the bowler. And this time played fine for just a single. So 41 for 2. Shayan Chaudhary has still only given just 6 runs off his 3 deliveries. He will be bowling to Abdullah Faz. Bangs it in short this time. Defensively played by Abdullah. He will be bowling to Abdullah Faz. Abdullah Faz defensively plays it towards the offside, towards the deep point fielder, who runs in and keeps it down to just a single. In the other game, the Hurricanes are taking on the Vikings. The Hurricanes are batting first. A good delivery to Saqib Butt. Saqib Butt places it in the gap. Will he get 2 runs there? Yes, good running by Saqib Butt. Obviously one of the elderly players in the strikers team. Wasim Bas again trying to keep it within the stumps to Saqib Butt. He definitely knows Saqib Butt's strength quite well, as they both play for Poppets and Catch Me If You Can as well. Again a good delivery. Saqib Butt lifts it, but it is into the gap. Will he get 2 runs? Yes, he. So Shayan Chaudhary will be bowling to Abdullah Faz. Abdullah Faz has all of a sudden become so important for the strikers lineup tonight. Abbas Raza Khan will definitely be hoping if these two can stay there for another 6 or 7 overs, or even less than that if obviously they get their 50s. But a good delivery to start off the over by Shayan Chaudhary, bowling it into the wicket. As we've discussed, that this wicket will definitely help you if you're a fast bowler and you bowl into the wicket. Try to hit the stumps. This time defensively played towards Sheroz Bhatti for a single. Shayan Chaudhary will be bowling to Saqib Butt. He runs in, and a good shot from Saqib Butt. 1 bounce into the boundary. He's very strong through the point area. If you give him just that little bit of room, he will definitely go for his shots. And he timed that one nicely in that occasion. So Saqib Butt is still there, and he's getting the odd boundary here and there for his team. Strikers are 63 for the loss of 2 wickets. We're into the 8th over. Good delivery to follow it up by Shayan Chaudhary. Defensively played by Saqib, but he wanted to get two there, but Abdullah Faiz wasn't interested. Abdullah Faiz will be facing Shayan Chaudhary. Slow delivery. Nearly a cotton bolt there, but good change of pace by Shayan Chaudhary there on this wicket. Nearly got a wicket, but Abdullah Faiz survives. A confident single to bring Saqib Butt onto the strike. Once again deciding to bowl an offie to Saqib Butt. And Saqib Butt gets off strike with a leg by. So 75 for the loss of 2 wickets after 9 overs. The run rate still looks relatively healthy for the strikers. So these two have been doing a good job as far as damage control is concerned. Hurricanes on the other hand at Green Acres, they're definitely looking to attack the Vikings, who are coming in after a loss last night. So Raja Uzair and company will definitely look to get on top of the Vikings. Meanwhile, there is a bowling change here. Zain Shah has been brought into the attack, and we'll have to see if he bowls his usual leg spinners or googlies to Saqib Butt. He starts off with a googly, and Saqib Butt smashes it through the leg side. Gets a good chunk of his bat on that one. So 79 for 2. Saqib Butt getting a boundary of the first delivery. Again a flighted delivery. Saqib Butt did play it well, but played it straight to the fielder. Good fielding placement there, it can be safely said, by Zain Shah. So Saqib Butt will definitely pass some words of wisdom to Abdullah Faiz. Abdullah Faiz definitely will find it tough to resist the flight that Zain Shah presents as a bowler. But he will have to realize that he needs to stay in the middle. Good delivery by Zain Shah, dropping it short. Abdullah Faiz plays it towards Hikmat for a single. Zain Shah bowls a loopy delivery to Saqib Butt, plays it towards the covers. He will get a single there. So after some stoppages, we finally did manage to start off the game, and gladly so. There is some cricket to be played tonight. In the meanwhile, Abdullah Faiz gets off strike with a single. There was a lot of talk if the conditions were favourable for some cricket to be played, but eventually the ground staff and the umpires making the decision to carry on with the game, which is obviously something that everyone wanted as viewers and as players. So the strikers are 83 for the loss of 2 wickets after 10 overs. Meanwhile, at the Green Acres, Hurricanes are doing exceptionally well at the moment, 49 for no loss after 4 overs. So the Vikings already under some pressure. Hikmat will be continuing, and he will be bowling to Abdullah Faiz. Starts off with a good delivery, and Abdullah Faiz defensively plays it for a single. He's been very mature so far. Played the deliveries. He is a big hitter of the cricket ball. And he is definitely showing his maturity tonight, taking on the responsibility of firstly applying some damage control and now going for his shots. Once again a big shot. Will that be taken? No. Very difficult for Hikmat to get there this time. So Abdullah Faz very smartly making sure that he gets the strike in the next over as well. He will be facing Hikmat. In from the type of cricket that he plays these days, he just likes to have a swing at it. He's not the old Abbas Raza Khan that we all know, who used to spend some time at the wicket. Now Abbas Raza Khan just goes after anything which he feels is in his area of strength. So let's see if he can continue with the same strategy here. Wanted. So Shayan Chaudhary is being brought back into the attack. He just dropped a sitter of Saqib Butt in the previous over, but he will be bowling to Abbas Raza Khan, and Abbas will definitely look to dominate Shayan here. Abbas Raza Khan runs in, Shayan Chaudhary runs in and bowls a decent first delivery into the wicket. Abbas did find the connection but couldn't find the gap there. Shayan Chaudhary will be bowling to Saqib Butt. stayed a bit low. Abbas wanted to play it fine through the offside, but straight into the hands of the fielder. This time he bangs it in short. Another good shot from Abbas. Has he found the boundary? That is good fielding by the Dynamites fielder Zain Shah, or was it Umair Ijaz? So Saqib Butt will have to play 2 deliveries of this power surge. A good opportunity for him to get going as well. He's been missed. That's a good catch from Zain Shah this time. Hikmat gets rid of Saqib Butt in the power surge over. Boss Raza Khan is trying to inquire what happened to Saqib Butt all of a sudden, because he was looking good at the early stages of his innings, but got badly stuck towards the end. So Abbas Raza Khan will be facing Zain Shah, and he will definitely would be looking to score another 40 to 50 runs in the last 4 overs for his team if they want to see themselves trying to defend a decent score here tonight. Zain Shah bowling his first delivery. Abbas Raza Khan plays it towards the offside, straight into the hands of the fielder Shehroz Bhatti, and he brings Ali Mela onto the strike. In the meanwhile, the Hurricanes have lost their first wicket in the 10th over. They've already made 96 runs and looking really good. This time, short delivery, and Ali Mela shouldn't have actually looked to play that because it was a wide. Could have been even. So Ali Mela and Shamir, the bronze and the silver player for the strikers team, are at the crease now. Shamir is one of probably the silvers to watch in this tournament. Will that be given? No, it was a googly, beautifully bowled by Zain Shah, but the keeper couldn't collect it. Basically beat everyone, the batsman and the keeper. Should probably look to get to at least 150 from here. Boss Raza Khan did mention at the toss that he wanted to get something around 160 or 170. Umair Ijaz will be bowling to Shamir. He runs in, bowls a good first delivery into the wicket. So 141 after 18 overs are the strikers. Shayan Chaudhary will be bowling the 19th over. So Shayan Chaudhary runs in and he will be bowling to Ali Mela. Good full delivery and played towards the offside by Ali Mela. Has he found the gap there? That is brilliant fielding on the boundary once again. But 2 runs. The fielder saving 2 runs for his team there. It is Musa, the emerging player. Shayan Chaudhary runs in once again. Good delivery, slower this time to Ali Mela. He plays it towards the offside once again. This time he only manages to find a single. So Shamir will be playing Shayan Chaudhary now. And Umair Ijaz. If he can actually get a boundary or two in this over, they will still be able to reach that 160 mark that Abbas Raza Khan claimed that they wanted to be at the end of the innings. Umair Ijaz runs in, bangs it into the wicket. Definitely a wicket where he can do this, but a good call by Fahad Ali to refuse the double there. So 150 has been achieved by the strikers. A good shot by Ali Mela as he found the boundary there. Beautifully played. He's gotten a boundary there for his team. It was a full delivery, but Ali Mela was nicely behind it. This time a better delivery. And has he gotten rid of the emerging player there? Yes, he has been given out. Will that be reviewed? I think that will be reviewed. So, no, Fahad Ali has been given run out, so he will be walking back to the pavilion. Okay, we do not have reviews for tonight. And Ali Mela will have to be facing 3 deliveries from Umair Ijaz here. He should probably look to get his team to 160 or above. Good shot by Ali Mela towards the covers. Will that be run out? I think it goes to the wrong end. And Ali Mela makes the crease. Back for the double. The fielder threw it to the wrong end. Should have thrown it towards the keeper. But Ali Mela does get 2 runs eventually. So the final delivery for the innings, and if Ali Mela can actually manage to hit it for a 6, that will be huge in the context of the game. So a very crucial delivery here for Umair Ijaz. Umair Ijaz runs in, bangs it in short. Ali Mela plays it toward the fielder, who is Zain Shah, who throws it back. Beautiful throw. And this time he will be run out. So a good delivery by Umair Ijaz to finish off the innings. Strikers have been dismissed for 156 here at the DHA Phase 6 Stadium in the first game of the Day 2 of the Premier League 2024. They have managed to get strikers out at 156. So the Dynamites will.
जाहिर सी बात है प्लेटिनम को ड्रॉप नहीं ना कर जैसे हमारे में हिम्मत होनी प्लेटिनम को ड्रॉप
बोला था वहाँ से उंगली टूट गई थी मगर हम वो लोग हैं हमने 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 कहा प्लेटिनम के नीचे
चाहिए हो गया था एक मारेंगे
यही हमारा प्लेटिनम हमारे सारे प्लेयर प्लेटिनम
फिर आज तो 50 का
ओ भाई ओ बस कर बहुत दिख रहा है भाई 5 रन ले लिए
गिन मैं तुझे गिना देता हूँ 3 स्टार मेरे हैं नहीं वो उसे टट्टा भी सीख गए
सारे खड़े हो जाते हैं वो कहते हैं चलो
भाई उधर छत्ते लग गई एंड पे पता ये रहमत मैंने कहा यार अगर पीछे गया कभी मुझसे नहीं
वापस जा वो बोलेगा क्यों नहीं होता रहा आउट का तो फिर उधर आउट कर देता मेरी तरफ आ जाता एबीडी खड़ा रहता ना तो क्या बन रहा है चाचा नो आउट कर गया यार जैक नो आउट कर गया यार मैच तीसरा भी हो गया 3 ओवरों में 21 करके बैटर
पहले 10 ओवर में 100 तक कोई आउट नहीं था
अच्छा तुमने अपनी परंपरा बरकरार रखी है जिस टीम में गए हो
जिस टीम में सिर्फ होता ही है कि मसला
यार ये बातें आप ऑप्शन से पहले लोगों को सबसे महंगा बिक रहा होता है हम लगी उसके साथ हम तो बात कर रहे हैं उसके साथ तो राउंड बटन 1 2 3 होता है क्वालिटी सारा ये बना अच्छा एक वहां बटन दबा दिया 2
मैंने
इज्जत कम कर दी
यार हमारे इफ्तार ला रहे यार
5 करने दो
अब्दुल्ला पास कर यार क्या कर रहे हैं खड़ा रहे आराम से
बॉलिंग भी ओपन करते हैं तो जैन शाह से बड़ा कीपर नहीं है ना
एक मैच तो
क्वालिटी बेहतर करे पिछले एक साल से रन नहीं किए
ड्रॉप कर दिया
इन्होंने करके वो एक कर दिया
स्टॉप कर दिया इन्होंने कहा कर
प्रेसिडेंट सेट कर दिया
सब प्लेयर अच्छे हैं डॉट सब यार बाइक लगाएगी तेरा सारे अच्छे हैं हमारे कप्तान को बुलाओ यार रहने अब्दीन को भाई कप्तान पे
8 ओवर दिख रहे
यार बुखारी भाई जिसमें आपको बार
We welcome you back to the second innings of this game between the Strikers and the Dynamites. The Strikers have managed to put up a score of 157 of their allotted 20 overs, and the Dynamites will definitely look to score it in quick time if they need to win with a bonus point here. We will have to see if Abbas Raza and company can cause an upset here from this situation, because Dynamites looking very likely to get home with the sort of batting lineup that they have. Abdullah Faz has been given the new ball by Abbas Raza Khan tonight. Actually, there is a change in strategy, and Saqib Butt will be bowling the first over to Umar Ijaz, which looks to be a good change-up just in time, because Umar Ijaz is definitely someone who struggles a little bit against spinners who require you to come onto your front foot. He just likes to throw his hands at anything in his range, and Saqib Butt will definitely be aware of that. If Saqib Butt can actually manage to get rid of one of the openers here, I think it will be a big breakthrough for the Strikers. Saqib Butt runs into bowl, bowls a good first delivery, stayed low, came back in towards the batsman. Umar Ijaz managing to find a connection out of somewhere there, just merely survives that one and gets himself to the other end. Shayan Chaudhary is the other opener, who is a left-hander, so Saqib Butt actually enjoys bowling to the left-handers. So Saqib Butt bowling to Shayan Chaudhary, flights it in towards his pads. Shayan couldn't find the connection there. The Strikers would definitely want Saqib Butt to get them an early breakthrough here. Saqib Butt once again, good delivery, went with the arm. Is that a spilled opportunity there for the Strikers? Did he find a nick there? Saqib Butt once again goes into bowl. A beautiful delivery, goes the other way. Shayan is definitely playing the guessing game at the moment. Saqib Butt definitely the sort of a new ball bowler that every team would want in their lineup. Very experienced. Another good delivery, defensively played by Shayan Chaudhary. Manages to survive that over. So will Abbas Raza Khan bring himself into the attack, or will he turn to his quicker man straight away? He will be giving the ball to Shamir, one of the silvers to watch out for in this Premier League. Very quick off the surface. Probably one of the quickest silvers after Hassan Sehgal. The helmets come out straight away. Another silver is Irfan Siddiq for the strikers, a very capable batsman. But obviously Abbas Raza Khan trying to strengthen his bowling for this game with the inclusion of Shamir in place of Aram Arez. Shamir will be bowling to Umair Ejaz. Shamir will definitely bang the wicket hard. Good first delivery, played off the back foot. He was in a spot of bother there, Umair Ejaz, while trying to play that delivery. Strikers have so far kept things really tight. So Shami runs in once again. A good delivery to Shayan Chaudhary, but he plays it towards the covers. Will he find the boundary there? Yes, he does. A bit too full on that occasion. Beautifully played by Shayan Chaudhary. He loves deliveries that he can play towards the covers. One of his go-to shots. So the first boundary coming in the second over for the Dynamites. Shami runs in once again. Beautiful delivery. Beat him all ends up. He was very late on that, Shayan Chaudhary. Neither forward nor back on that occasion. Swinging it away from the left-hander. Shami runs in once again. Good delivery. Bowled into the wicket. He's definitely hurrying the batsman there, Shamir, with his pace. So a like for like replacement. Aram Arez is being made to sit out tonight. So far looking really good, Shamir. It's a good delivery and well fielded by Abbas Raza Khan on the boundary. Keeps it down to just a single. So that takes us to the end of the over. 8 for no loss after 2 overs are the Dynamites. They definitely aren't chasing a huge total here, so they can afford the luxury of having 1 or 2 tight overs in between and still manage to catch up with the run rate with the likes of Umair Ejaz at the crease, who can easily score 15 or 20 runs off an over. Likes to play his shots. So while also moving forward and keeping an eye on the game at Aleem Dar, Hurricanes are 152 for 4 after 17 overs. So definitely the Vikings have pulled things back in that game, and Hurricanes were looking very likely to get to a big total there, but this time Umair Ejaz wanted to heave at it, couldn't find the connection. Saqib Butt obviously showing his experience there, nearly got through the defense of Umair Ejaz on that occasion. Umair Ejaz gets 2 runs there So Saqib Butt will be continuing to Umair Ijaz. This time bowls it slightly shorter, and Umair Ijaz plays it towards the cover fielder for a single. Shayan Chaudhary will definitely be tested here once again against Saqib Butt, who can bowl with the angle, with his arm, and turn it back towards the left-hander as well. This time Shayan will find the gap there, straight towards the pads, and Shayan uses the pace there to find his team and himself a boundary on that occasion. A rare loose delivery from Saqib Butt. Saqib Butt will definitely need to find a wicket for his team here somehow. Good delivery. Shayan wanted to play it for the turn, but bowled with the arm once again by Saqib Butt. Saqib Butt runs in again. Again a straighter one there, and Shayan was looking for turn. So 15 without loss at the end of 3 overs. Will Abbas continue with Shamir, or will he make a bowling change there? There still is a delivery to be bowled of this over. Or has that been given as an over? So a bit of confusion in the middle, but finally the umpires deciding or agreeing on the fact that it is the end of the over. 15 for no loss after 3 overs, and Abbas Raza Khan will bring himself into the attack now. Even though it was a decent first over by Shamir, but I still feel that Shamir is more than decent if brought into the attack with a slightly older ball, because he can bowl those in-dipping Yorkers and bowl into the wicket as well, making it difficult for the batsman. He's definitely someone who can come and get his side through the middle order. He is a wicket taking option. So Abbas Raza Khan bowls a decent first delivery. Umair Ijaz, feet were going nowhere, he just throws his hands at it. Again managing to survive that delivery. I think it's probably the left-hander at the crease as well, which has tempted Abbas Raza Khan to bring himself into the attack with that traditional theory of off-spinners doing well against left-handers. Umair Ijaz not interested in that single there. How will Shayan Chaudhary go about his business against the likes of Abbas Raza Khan? I think Shayan will definitely look for something in his area of strength and go for his shots there. Go for that shot over mid-wicket. This time he goes through the covers. Has he found the gap? The fielder is behind it. Shamir throws it back to his captain. Abbas Raza Khan will definitely look to find a wicket or two for his team. Good delivery by Abbas, but not collected cleanly by Raja Hasnan. He will give away 2 runs. The strikers will need to be very tight with their fielding. They're not defending a huge total here tonight. This time Umair Ijaz goes with a big hit. Will that be taken? And that has been dropped by Umar Azam. And 4 runs for the Dynamites. Is that a big drop? Abbas Raza Khan is annoyed as anything in the middle. Should have taken the catch there. Umar Azam, usually a very safe fielder. He's being told off by his captain, and rightfully so. If they are unable to hold on to their chances in a game like this, then they will find it very tough to defend this total. The batsmen still haven't run away with the game as yet. 23 for no loss after 4 overs. Saqib Butt will continue from the other end. So Saqib Butt will be bowling the 5th over to Shayan Chaudhary. Good first delivery, bowled within the stumps. And Shayan Chaudhary chooses to rotate the strike there, and rightfully so. He does not need to try anything fancy with a partner like Umair Ijaz at the other end. He just needs to rotate the strike and give Umair Ijaz as much of the strike as possible, because Umair Ijaz will definitely look to unleash that big booming drive over the deep mid-wicket boundary if he gets that length, which is the release shot for him. Saqib Butt bowls another good delivery, but this time Shayan finds the gap there. Abbas Raza Khan was very late to react. He was probably placed himself for that shot that Shayan placed towards the covers, but this time he finds the gap brilliantly to get 4 runs for his team. Shayan will be facing Saqib Butt once again. This time a loopy delivery. This time they are going for the single and they make it safely. Raja Hasnain was a bit hesitant to leave his mark and collect it before the batsman could get to the other end. Saqib Butt will be bowling around the wicket to Umair Ijaz, and this time strays towards his pads, and Umair Ijaz swivels it towards the leg side, finds the connection. A loose delivery to be ending the over. So 34 for the loss, without the loss of any wicket, are the Dynamites after 5 overs. Boss is continuing with Shamir. Rather continuing with himself. Still isn't keen on bringing back the faster men. Boss will be bowling to Shayan Chaudhary from around the wicket. Good first delivery, straight a 1, played towards the covers for a single. Meanwhile at Green Acres, the Hurricanes have managed to reach 178 for 4. Good delivery by Abbas Raza Khan, played towards the covers and well fielded by Umar Azam this time. Will the Hurricanes be able to get a home run off the last delivery? Umair Ayub is the batsman facing the last delivery. This time Abbas bowls it towards the pads of Shayan Chaudhary, and he gets Umair Ijaz back on the strike. This time a loose full toss. Umair Ijaz has smashed it over the leg side for a 6, and that has been given as a no ball as well. Was the fielder anywhere near it? Because Abbas Raza Khan certainly thinks so. Abbas Raza Khan will bowl the final delivery to Umair Ijaz. Has he found the gap there? Has it well fielded by Shamir on the boundary? So Abbas Raza Khan concedes a needless boundary there with a full toss. He will be bowling to Shayan Chaudhary. It's a better delivery. Played towards the long off fielder for a single. And there will be an overthrow there. Abbas wasn't able to collect it cleanly. So 47 without loss are the Dynamites after 6 overs. The openers are doing a good job for their team so far, while the Hurricanes have finished off with 179 for the loss of 4 wickets from their allotted 20 overs. The Vikings will need to make 180 runs to win their first game in this year's Premier League at Green Acres. While here at the DHA Phase 6 GIC ground, the strikers definitely looking to get a wicket from somewhere. Big shot from Umair Ijaz and a huge hit. This time smashed over the long on fielder who was a mere spectator, Abbas Raza Khan. Umair Ijaz is definitely looking to unleash his array of shots here tonight now and make this a quick affair for the Dynamites. They will definitely be looking for the bonus point from here onwards. Shami runs in once again. This time another full delivery, and he's been smashed over the long off boundary this time for another 6. So 59 without loss now, and that catch dropped by Umar Azam is definitely hurting the strikers now. So Shami runs in once again, a better delivery, slower this time. Raja Hasnan managing to collect it but not getting the underarm in, otherwise he could have actually gotten rid of Umair Ijaz there. But a good change of pace by Shamir. A delivery too late probably, could have used it in the previous delivery. So he runs in once again, bowling full, and has Umair Ijaz found the connection once again? Yes, he does. So 3 boundaries in the over. Shamir is bowling very full to someone like Umair Ijaz. Not the way to go, because he definitely struggles against deliveries which he needs to move his feet at, but this time he's not being made to move his feet by Shamir. Umair Ijaz is just throwing his hands at it and getting the result that he is looking for. The Dynamites are looking fairly comfortable now. Shami runs in once again. This time the fielder Ali Mela is behind it and keeps it down to a single So very expensive over by Shamir Faisal. .64 without loss are the Dynamites. So Abbas will continue. He has given 19 of his previous 2 overs. He was a bit expensive at Aleem Dar as well in the previous game. This time Umair Ejaz smashes it through the covers. So that drop from Umair Ejaz is looking to be in a dismissive mood for his team, playing his shots all across the park, all around the park rather. Abbas Raza Khan trying to slow it down as much as possible. He will be bowling over the wicket this time to Shayan Chaudhary, who defensively plays it towards the long on fielder and brings Umair Ejaz back onto the strike, which is the way to go at the moment. Abbas will be bowling around the wicket to Umair Ejaz, who plays a big shot. Will that be taken this time? And this time Fahad Ali holds on to it. Finally they managed to get rid of Umair Ejaz. Is that too late in the day for the strikers, or will there be a flurry of wickets here tonight? Umair Ejaz has played more than a handy knock for his team. That is what he brings to the table, and that is why he was such a hot pick at the auction as well. And Hikmatullah Khan is sending in Zain Shah early tonight. Obviously he understands the fact that any other batsman will find it difficult against some quality spinners like Ali Mela and Saqib Butt, who are still having some overs to bowl. Zain Shah will be facing Abbas Raza Khan, and we will have to see if Zain Shah goes after Abbas from the word go, or will he take some time to get a feel of the wicket. It is a bit slower than last night. Obviously it was a belter of a wicket last night, but it is not as flat as last night, obviously because of the passing showers that we had. Abbas Raza Khan will be bowling around the wicket to Zain Shah. Decent first delivery, kept low. Zain Shah defensively plays it for a single. That will be the end of the over. So the Dynamites are 71 for 1 after 8 overs. Saqib Butt will be given his 4th over. It is definitely a ploy with which he wants Saqib Butt to probably get rid of Zain Shah here. And if he can manage to get Zain Shah out, I think the strikers will feel a bit confident. Probably a door would certainly open for them to come back into this game. Saqib Butt starts off with a good delivery. Zain Shah Plays it off his back foot towards Fahad Ali, the emerging player rather for strikers. Shayan Chaudhary has quietly gone about his business tonight. Hasn't tried anything fancy, as he had Umair Ijaz at the other end to do the damage. This time Saqib Butt drops it short, stays low, and Shayan Chaudhary was more than ready for it. He was searching for the turn in the previous overs of Saqib Butt, but this time he was nicely behind it. Saqib Butt will be bowling to Zain Shah now. Once again, Zain Shah being made to go on to his back foot. Have the strikers realized it a bit too late that this is the way to bowl at this wicket, making the batsmen apply all of the force, not giving them any pace. Bit too late in this game. This time Shayan Chaudhary plays it towards the onside, but the fielder could not collect it, could not prevent the boundary. A needless boundary conceded. Once again, strikers are struggling to live up to their expectations. They did not have a very good Premier League last year, and this time around as well seems very likely that they will be on the losing side for the second time in a row this year. Dynamites looking very likely winners from here onwards. Chances are very scarce in games like these, and you have to hold on to them, but Umar Azam not holding on to that chance of Umair Ijaz, and that is hurting the strikers so badly now. Meanwhile, we're still waiting for the start of play at Green Acres. Bit of a hold up there. So finally Abbas Raza Khan deciding to bring on Abdullah Faz. I think again an over too many by bowling Shamir. Should have kept Shamir for the final few overs, because Shamir is more than capable of defending low totals, but I think a bit too early by Abbas Raza Khan to be bringing back Shamir in front of someone like Umair Ijaz. I think he should have turned to Abdullah Faz rather. Abbas again sitting back and waiting for things to happen tonight. He started off by being proactive. He sent Umar Azam out there to bat with Saqib Butt to open the innings, which was a very aggressive move. But the bowling changes haven't been as aggressive as he initially seemed at the start of the game. Abdullah Faz will be running in around the wicket to Shayan Chaudhary. A very tight call by the umpire there, but the line belongs to the umpire. Didn't seem like a wide initially, but the umpires these days are very particular about that. Very quick to signal that as a wide. Abdullah Faz runs in once again around the wicket, swung that back in towards the batsman. He's definitely someone who's got a bit of pace. Shayan Chaudhary was a bit late on that delivery. He will be bowling over the wicket now to Shayan Chaudhary. He will definitely look to find that nick from somewhere. Once again, a good delivery to follow up the first one. He is definitely looking for that edge, Abdullah Faiz. Zain Shah sharing a few ideas with his partner there from the other end. Abdullah Faiz runs in once again. Again a good delivery. Played towards the onside. Shamir is the fielder there. So the teams who will be playing the next game here will be Legends and the Night Riders. Night Riders won a very tight game last night. A bit of controversy there surrounding the game as well against the Gladiators. Abdullah Faiz running in. He will be bowling to Zain Shah. Zain Shah plays it towards the deep point fielder. Zain Shah taking his time out there, which is the right thing to do. They still have about 5.5 overs to be going for that bonus point if it is in their plans. Abdullah Faiz will be going to Shayan Chaudhry, plays it towards the covers. Will he find the gap? Straight into the hands of Abbas Raza Khan. So the Vikings at Green Acres will have a big chase. They will have to chase 180 to win their first game in this year's Premier League. While Abbas Raza Khan will be completing his spell here at the DHA Phase 6 ground. Once again, Abbas Raza Khan not doing anything proactive. Once again, he should probably look to bring on any of the wicket takers that he has. He's been played around reasonably easily by Shayan Chaudhry and Zain Shah as well for that matter. But then again, Abbas Raza Khan is capable enough of breaking this partnership, but so far he's looked very timid, and also after that drop from Umar Azam. Could have tried Ali Mela at this stage with that left arm angle, but he will look to complete his spell here tonight. Dynamites looking fairly comfortable with 83 for the loss of 1 wicket of Umair Ijaz after 10 overs. Abbas Raza Khan bowls a loose delivery down the leg side. Needless run given there as an extra. He will try again. This time a better delivery, but played towards the covers. Abdullah Faiz is nicely behind it. Abbas Raza Khan will be bowling to Zain Shah. Abbas Raza Khan bowling around the wicket. Zain Shah goes on to his back foot and gently plays it towards mid-off for just a single. Again, nicely played towards the covers. Not doing anything fancy here, both the batsmen. They're very content with the singles at this point of time. This time has Zansha found the gap. Straight to the fielder once again, and he's happy with the single there. Raza Khan will be bowling to Shayan Chaudhary around the wicket. A big shot tried this time, but once again into the hands of the fielder. Not being able to find gaps here, Zain Shah and Shayan Chaudhary. So 89 for the loss of 1 wicket after 11 overs. The Vikings at Aleem Dar have made 12 runs off their first 2 overs. Fahad Sheikh would definitely want his team to win tonight. Otherwise, you've got just 4 games to play, and if you don't manage to win 1 game out of your first 2 games, things can get really tricky for you as a team to proceed further. Is that type of a format? All the teams are well prepared and trying to get their combinations right. So a good first delivery. Has he found the gap there? Shayan Chaudhary, Ali Mela keeps it down to a single. Zain Shah will definitely look to extend his arms now and find that boundary for his team. They've been relatively quiet in the past 2 or 3 overs. A good delivery by Abdullah Faz in that area of uncertainty, top of off. Definitely a sort of a delivery that you should be looking to bowl on this type of a wicket. It can get you good results as well. It is a wicket that will stay a bit low. Abdullah Faz runs in once again. Trying to stick to that channel, and Zain Shah couldn't find the connection. Zain Shah is definitely the sort of a player who likes the deliveries in his area of strength, and he likes to smash it through the onside. Lafaz runs in once again. This time played nicely by Zain Shah. Is very strong on the onside. Anything around his pads, he will make you suffer as a bowler. So you need to stay away from Zain Shah's pads and stick to that top of off line, which can trouble him as a batsman. Not a fierce cutter of the ball against faster men. Likes to sweep the ball and play it fine. This time banged in short, but the fielder is nicely placed by Abdullah Faz. So 95 with the loss of 1 wicket after 12 overs. Will Abbas Raza Khan make a bowling change here? He is definitely getting a word or two from his experienced men in Umar Azam and Abdullah Faz. I think he will be looking to bring on Ali Mela. And the umpires have decided to call it off for now and bring on the covers. So we will have a bit of a stoppage here, and we hope that we resume play anytime soon. Actually, he's calling the players back onto the field. So we nearly had a stoppage there, but the umpires have decided that they will continue with the game. It probably is just a bit of a drizzle, shouldn't affect the passage of play. So the umpires are in constant communication with the media box and the third umpire as well. Rightfully so, the umpires deciding to resume the game, to continue with the game rather. At the end of the day, that is all what we all would look for, being viewers of this beautiful game. It has been that kind of a night. While also while the batting side have gone for the power surge here, so rightfully so, Zain Shah will be facing Ali Mela in the power surge, and I think this is definitely the point where the Dynamites will look to bring in that bonus point victory. Ali Mela will be bowling to Zain Shah, who will look to at least get around 15 to 20 runs in this over. And once again, Umar Azam failing to get to that. Could have been a brilliant catch, but it is a boundary nevertheless. Umar Azam has been very sloppy tonight out there in the field. There was a good first delivery by Ali Mela, almost got rid of Zain Shah there. Once again, Ali Mela comes into bowl. A much better delivery, flatter in nature. He definitely looks like someone who was used to bowling in the power surge. He's not giving any flight to the batsman. Decent first two deliveries. Umar Azam should have held on to the first one. So 2 drops for Umar Azam tonight. Ali Mela will be bowling to Shayan Chaudhary. There's a big shot over Umar Azam. Few bounces and into the boundary. 4 runs. Ali Mela will be bowling his final delivery to Shayan Chaudhary. Smashes it into the wicket, and Shayan Chaudhary finds the connection. Will he find the boundary there? Saqib Butt does the chasing there and keeps it down to just 2 runs. So still one more delivery to go off this over by Ali Mela. A beautiful delivery. Has he gotten rid of Shayan Chaudhary there? No, that just narrowly misses the stumps. That was more than a decent over by Ali Mela, considering it was a power surge over. Another drop catch of the first delivery by Omar Azam. Could have gotten rid of Zain Shah there. But Omar Azam is having an awful Premier League so far. Hasn't clicked with the bat. He was looking good tonight though. A lapse in decision making, resulting in his run out. Brilliant display in the field by Umair Ijaz once again. So Abbas is deciding to bring back Shamir. He was taken to the cleaners by Umair Ijaz in his last over. But he will have to bowl to someone like Zain Shah now. Dynamites not looking in a hurry to get a bonus point here. They're just happy with the win, considering it's the Premier League, so they don't want to take any chances with that bonus point. Obviously the bonus point brings in opportunities for the bowling sides as well. So Shamir running in, he will be bowling to Zain Shah. Good first delivery, gently played off his pads for a 2. He's placed it beautifully, gets 2 runs there, Zain Shah. There is a bit of a change in field as well. Vikings are 31 for the loss of 1 wicket. They are chasing a total of 180 against the Hurricanes. So Shayan Chaudhary takes a single in the process and brings back Zain Shah onto the strike. Good delivery by Shamir. Bowled into the wicket once again. Should have done this more often against someone like Umair Ijaz. He was very full bowling to Umair Ijaz. So somebody should have actually put a word or two in his ear at that stage to correct his line and length. Obviously he, being a silver player, wouldn't have played against Umair Ijaz that much. He'll be bowling to Shayan Chaudhary. Low full toss played towards the covers. Will the fielder get there? Yes, Umar Azam manages to get there and keeps it down to a single. Strikers still trying hard to find a wicket or 2 here. The Dynamites batsmen have looked very stable tonight. Not tried anything out of the ordinary, apart from that Umair Ijaz blitz at the start of the innings. Shami runs in once again. A good delivery to Zain Shah. Again bowling it into the wicket. So Shamir will be bowling the last ball of this over to Shayan Chaudhary. And this time a good shot, but the fielder does well, keeps it to just a single. Once again the strikers are throwing themselves around. A bit too late in the game probably, but nevertheless they are still trying really hard to get something out of this game. We will probably shift our focus to Hurricanes versus Vikings as soon as this game ends, and Dynamites looking the likely winners here so far, until and unless someone just comes in and gets a few quick wickets for his team. Abdullah Faz is the most likely of the strikers bowling lineup to be doing that. So are the umpires deciding to bring the covers on? Is the rain coming back to bring another halt to this game? Yes, it is raining. It still looks like just a passing shower, and we certainly hope that we will get cricket tonight. Yes, the umpires are asking the covers to be brought on, and the batsmen are walking off now. We hope it is just a passing shower. The rain has definitely been a spoiled sport tonight, and causing delays one after another. So we will join you once again, and let's just hoping that the play resumes at some stage. We will keep you updated. So we hope to see you all when the players come out and the covers are off once again. So this is Hamza Kamal Bela signing off for now. So we welcome you back to the resumption of play, and we are so glad that we have cricket going on tonight despite the stoppages being caused by the rain. Abdullah Faiz will be bowling to Shayan Chaudhary here. Let's see if that stoppage of play changes the proceedings in any way. He starts off with a wide. He's saying that it did clip his pad, but the umpire doesn't think so. Abdullah Faiz will continue to Shayan Chaudhary. A loose first delivery. He runs in. Once again wanted to stay close to that leg stump. Shayan Chaudhary wanted to heave it over the leg side. Narrowly missing his leg stump there. Pulling his pace back a bit on that occasion. Abdullah Faiz runs in once again to Shayan Chaudhary. Bangs it in short this time. And this time Shayan Chaudhary finds the connection that he's been trying to for the whole part of this innings. Finally gets a 6 over the deep square leg fielder. One of his favorite shots there, Shayan Chaudhary. So looking like just a matter of time now for the Dynamites to get over the line. Abdullah once again runs into bowl, this time a much better delivery. Abbas Raza Khan hasn't tried Umar Azam with the ball tonight. Umar Azam has had a horrid day on the field. Shayan Chaudhary in the process completes his half century. A well played innings by Shayan Chaudhary. Gets his 50 off 41 deliveries, but in the context of the game, he is ensured that his team gets over the line. It will be Hikmatullah Khan and Zain Shah batting together at the wicket now. So they will look to finish this in a hurry. I still feel that on this wicket, if the strikers had gotten about 10 to 15 more runs, they would have probably been in a better position at this point of time, and any one of these two getting out would have brought them back into the game big time. This time Zain Shah plays it fine, but well fielded by Ali Mela. Hikmatullah Khan playing his first delivery is always nothing short of an event. Abdullah Faiz runs in and he starts off with a wide. Raja Hasnan fails to collect it, but Saqib Butt slips while picking that delivery up. It is a wide and 2 runs. So not the ideal finish to the over there by Abdullah Faiz. He's done with his spell tonight. He's given away 41 runs of his 4. So very expensive as per his standards, Abdullah Faiz. Abbas Raza Khan will not be too pleased about how his main men have fared tonight. Umar Azam dropping a few catches out in the field, and Abdullah Faiz not getting any wickets. So the strikers haven't really clicked so far in this Premier League. Although the strikers team looks more than decent on paper, but they haven't been able to bring in the sort of performances that the people expected them to. Raja Hasnan as well hasn't really arrived at this year's Premier League so far. Ali Mela will be bowling to Zain Shah. It will be a bit of a test for him. A good first delivery, and how has that missed the stumps? And Zain Shah has somehow squirted that towards the boundary. It was a good delivery to start off the over by Ali Mela. Ali Mela has looked like a decent inclusion. He's been handy with the bat, he's been decent out in the field, and he's bowled quite brilliantly so far. So a good bronze pick by Abbas Raza Khan. He's normally plays for the Avengers team, but picked up by Abbas Raza Khan in this year's auction. Again, a good delivery, and well fielded by Fahad Ali, the emerging player for the Strikers. Also another option with the ball, but Abbas Raza Khan was never really keen on having a go at Fahad Ali with the ball. Could have really tried Fahad Ali because obviously he has been looking for wickets for the most part of the innings. Ali Mela will be bowling to Hikmat. And the big shot, will that be taken? That falls in no man's land. Hikmat couldn't find the connection. He's definitely asking the leg umpire for a no ball, but the umpire doesn't think so. Will be a bit of a test for him. Ali Mela will be bowling to Zain Shah. And he smashes it through the offside, off his back foot. That was the length that he's been looking for. Very strong square of the wicket either side is Zain Shah. You don't want anything on his pads, and you don't want him cutting the ball as well. So he gets 4 runs there. And finally, Abbas will be trying out his emerging player, Fahad Ali, with the ball. A bit too late in the night. He will be bowling to someone like Hikmat, who will try to smash him out of the park. That is what Hikmatullah Khan normally tries to do with every bowler. And he starts off with a very loose delivery down the leg side. He is definitely looking at the popping crease there. Not too convinced with his grippers probably. He will try again, and this time he'll be bowling from around the wicket to Hikmat. Bowls into the wicket, and Hikmat plays it towards Saqib Butt, who is fielding at deep square leg. Fahad Ali will be bowling to Zain Shah. Fahad Ali runs in once again, and this time Zain Shah just helps it on its way. He should have had the fielder there if he's trying to bowl into the wicket on this surface. Zain Shah will keep playing them fine towards that third man area. Fahad Ali will be bowling to Zain Shah once again. This time a better delivery. Bowled towards the off stump. Better length as well. Fahad Ali seems like a bowler who would be a handful on a wicket which is a bit overcast, and this time Hikmat plays it through the covers but straight into the hands of the fielder. But on this type of a wicket where you actually need to bowl it into the wicket, he certainly seems to be struggling to find that bounce. Once again, beautifully played by Zain Shah, and still doesn't have a fielder there, Fahad Ali. So the Dynamites are 148 for the loss of 1 wicket after 17 overs. They need another 9 runs of the final 3 overs. So they've looked in no rush to finish off this game and go for a bonus point. They're just happy to be on the winning side, which is not a bad strategy, considering that even if you win all of your 4 games without a bonus point, you'd still make the playoffs. So Ali Mela will be bowling his 3rd over. So meanwhile at Greenacres, the Vikings still need around 90 runs off their last 10 overs. After Raza and Noman Bilal are the batsmen batting. After Raza has definitely been his usual self. 42 of 18 deliveries. In the meanwhile, Ali Mela will be bowling to Hikmat. This time he bowls a full toss. Will that be taken? Umar Azam confidently takes it this time around. Should have done that earlier as well. He dropped 2 catches today. He was very confident under that one on that occasion. Ali Mela finally gets a wicket. He's certainly deserved a wicket tonight. Looked like a decent bowler. He's pulled his length back as well, and used flight as well on occasions. So we will have to see if what strikers do from here onwards after this game. They still have 2 games to play, and remains to be seen what strategy will Abbas Raza Khan come into the next game. They would still want to win the remaining 2 games and see where they are at the end of proceedings after all of the pool games have taken place. Meanwhile, Dynamites will be happy to get their 2nd win on the board. They would certainly would want to win another game and secure their place in the playoffs. Abbas Raza Khan is deciding to bring the long off and the long on fielders into the inner circle against Shehroz Bhatti. He certainly would want Shehroz Bhatti on strike. Shehroz Bhatti is very confident playing the ball square of the wicket as well. He's got a good cut shot. can sweep the ball as well. Ali Mela would certainly want Shahroz Bhatti to sweep as much as he can. This time he bowls it outside off, and the umpire is very confident about giving that as a wide. Ali Mela once bowls a quick delivery. Wanted to get through the defenses of Shahroz Bhatti there, but somehow survives it. Ali Mela will try again. This time bowls it short, but Shahroz Bhatti finds the boundary on that occasion. So they need just another 4 runs of their remaining 12 deliveries. The Dynamites, just a matter of time now before they get over the winning line. A loopy delivery this time by Ali Mela. Certainly looks like a bowler that Bas Raza Khan can use a bit more in the remaining 2 games of the Premier League. So that takes us to the end of the over, and the Dynamites just 3 runs away from winning their second game of this year's Premier League, and the strikers struggling to find a combination here. They've been making schoolboy errors out on the field, dropping catches, and Abbas Raza Khan hasn't looked at his best while captaining his team out there. He's looked a bit reactive rather than the usual proactive Abbas Raza Khan that we so often see. This time Umar Azam takes a wicket of Shahroz Bhatti, flighted delivery, and he gets through his defenses. Shahroz Bhatti for some reason just jumped back onto his back foot. Wanted to cut that ball square off the wicket, but the length wasn't there. So in the meanwhile, Hassan Naqvi is bowling his first over of the night for Hurricanes. He's already given away 15 runs of the 4 deliveries that he has bowled. So the game at Greenacres pretty much in the mix at the moment, can go either way. Meanwhile, here in the game at the GIC Stadium, Wasim Abbas is the new man in, and Umar Azam will be bowling to Wasim Abbas. Again a flighted delivery, nicely played off the front foot for a single. He will bring in Zain Shah, who will look to finish off this game. Just another 2 runs needed by the Dynamites. A loop, flighted delivery, and given as a wide. Very tight there. Umpire is more than happy to be giving it as a wide. This time played through the covers by Zain Shah. So just 1 run away from winning, and they have won the match. So a second win for the Dynamites, and the strikers will have some thinking to do after this game. A brilliant display by the Dynamites, once again looking like the team to beat in this year's Premier League, and We hope you enjoyed the game. We will see you in the next game, so do join us and stay tuned for more updates regarding the LMS.